Hope you guys are doing well today. When you come in, please hit that thumbs up button, share the live, and subscribe if you haven't already. Hello, the Crafted Mind. How you doing? Hello, Sandra. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm going to be sharing my candle haul, and we're going to be making two gifts. I'm going to give you some ideas on a Valentine's Day gift and an all occasion gift. So give me just a second here. We're going to get started. Okay, guys, so I finally got my shipment in for my Bath and Body Works candles, and I wasn't too excited about the smell. I guess hopefully once they're lighted, they'll be different. But what I'm gonna do is just wait and get the feedback from my customers, and then I'll know if I'm gonna continue with this brand of candle. My daughter absolutely loves Bath and Body Works candles, so I already know she's gonna say, it's just me. So we'll see, guys. But I am going to start with one of my men's fragrances. This one is the Black Tie. And I was thinking too, it could just be these candles that I ordered because there are a lot of other fragrances that I did not buy. So maybe these are just some that don't appeal to me. So I'm not going to count them out just yet. I'm going to wait until I get feedback and go from there. So this Black Tie here, I already have the shower gel and the body mist. It smells okay. This one smells okay, guys. And I don't know if any of you have ordered Bath and Body Works candles before. Let me know how you like them. Let me know what your opinion was of them, okay? Okay, this one is another men's fragrance. This is Mahogany Teakwood Intense. That one doesn't smell too bad. And on the bottom it says, an intense version of our classic home fragrance with notes of rich mahogany, black teakwood, dark oak, and frosted lavender with natural essential oils. All right. Okay, then. And guys, one thing, that the few candles that I have had, I'm not just really a candle fan. But anyway, I didn't know that you needed to trim the wick on your candles. I just keep burning them till they burned out. I didn't know you had to trim the wick. But I know now. Okay, guys, and this Black Tie, let's see what it is. It is green sage, sandalwood, tonka bean with natural essential oils. Okay. And I know the people who love candles and are familiar with different fragrances, when I list some of the ingredients in it, some people will know just off the top of their head, okay, that sounds like something I would like. Hi, Driven. Hi, Kimberly. Okay, guys, this one is one of their new candles. This one is called Candy Emporium. And this one is, the fragrance notes are fruity candy, sweet confections, pillowy mints with natural essential oils. This one doesn't smell too bad. It has a really sweet smell to it. Okay, but I really love this container. Anything that's pink and green, I love it. No, I'm not an AKA, but I just love those two colors together, guys. Okay, this one here is also new. This one is the lavender marshmallow. And the fragrance notes for this one is fluffy marshmallow, touch of lavender, fresh vanilla bean with natural essential oils. Okay. See, that's not bad. That kind of smells, that reminds me of a cookie or something. A cookie or some type of pastry. Mmm. Okay, so this one doesn't smell too bad either. So far, I'm really liking this lavender marshmallow and this candy emporium. I'm really liking those two. I know that I tend to like more of the fruity scents. I'm not really on the floral notes in different fragrances and candles. But if it's fruity, I kind of like those. I know I like bergamot. I like that. So it's a lot of little notes that I know I do like. Now this one here is sugared lemon zest. I already know I'm going to like that. This one, the fragrance notes is tangy Sorrento lemons, bright lemon zest, fresh sugar cane with natural essential oils. Yeah, I knew I was going to like that one. I like lemon, 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 lemon. Okay, this next one is the men's, from the men's collection. This is the Woodlands. And let me see. That one doesn't smell too bad either. So I do have the Woodlands, the body mist, and I think I have the 3-in-1. What is it? Hair. What is the 3-in-1? It is for hair and body. Something else. Anyway, this one, the fragrance notes are cool citrus, fresh sage, Virginia cedar with natural essential oils. Not too bad. Not too bad. Anybody can think of what that third one is for the 3-in-1 that the men for the men's collection? Let me know. All right, this one is 1,000 Wishes, and this one has to be pretty popular, guys, because when I went online the other day, I saw that they had sold out of a lot of the stuff, like the lotion, the shower gel, and fine fragrance mist. So I said, this must be a really popular scent. Or they just didn't have many in stock, one of the two. Let's see. Okay, that one is not bad. So this one is pink Prosecco, crystal peonies, amaretto cream with natural essential oils. Okay, that's not bad. I love the packaging on this one too. How many of you plan to add Bath and Body Works to your Valentine gifts? I know I'm going to have them in mind. Okay, and this one is Luminous. Now I think Luminous, this is the one that sold out, the Luminous. I'm not sure. I don't think it was 1,000 Wishes, guys. I take that back. I think it was the Luminous where they sold out of a lot of the items. And the Luminous is Ruby Currant, Gilded Iris, Praline Amber with natural essential oils. Not bad. Not bad for these. Let's see, the Irish is one of floral note. That's not too bad. That smells pretty good. Okay, this is mahogany teak wood. This one is the more subdued of the two fragrances. Let's see, where's the mahogany teak wood intense? Okay, guys, this one is stronger in smell than the regular mahogany teak wood, but I think I like the little light scent better. And it has rich mahogany, black teak wood, dark oak, frosted lavender with natural essential oils. Okay. Okay, this one is for my daughter. She loves this fragrance, so I pretty much got her everything in the line. Um, let's see. This one is okay, but I'm not crazy about this one either, guys. This one is iced rosé, star jasmine, warm white amber with natural essential oils. No, I'm not crazy about this one, but my daughter loves it. Not crazy at all. Okay, guys, this one is the Japanese cherry blossom. Doesn't smell too bad. This is Japanese cherry blossom, Asian pear, blushing sandalwood with natural essential oils. I love the packaging on this. This is really pretty. Okay, and this next one is the caramel drizzle. I like that. I love that. Sugarcane crystals, melted butter, whisk sweet cream with natural essential oils. Yeah, I like all those ingredients. That smells really good. So I am really loving these new ones that they came out with. This lavender marshmallow, the caramel drizzle, and this candy emporium. I love those. And I think there was one or two additional fragrances. Okay, now this one is from the Wellness Collection. This is the Eucalyptus Spearmint Stress Relief. I could use this in my life every day, guys. Okay, this one is, the fragrance notes are fresh spearmint, clary sage, eucalyptus leaf with natural essential oils. Yeah. Yeah, this is something you'll smell in a nice spa. Get you all relaxed and everything. Okay, guys. Anybody have any questions about the candles? I'm going to put them up here, and then we're going to get started on a couple of gifts. I don't usually come on this early, but I am not going to be available later on, so I want to go and get this out the way because I was supposed to did it yesterday and I got lazy. So, well, I'm not going to say I got lazy. I had company, so I had to entertain my company, guys. Okay. And guys, you remember me telling you how I always save my boxes? These are the boxes that the candles came in. I will be saving all these boxes. And for me, it is kind of hard to save all these little boxes when storage is an issue. But I like to save them because you guys know I like to put sturdy boxes in the bottom of my my big baskets and things. So guys, the gift I'm going to make today is going to be in this box here. And this is one of the Dollar General boxes. Let's see. Let's see. The tag is off, but I know I paid under $1 for this. It was under $1 because I had a whole bunch of different size and shape boxes. That one was definitely under $1. I hope I get some of those Christmas boxes when they go on sale. They had some pretty Christmas boxes there. So, hopefully I can get some of those. Okay, guys. So, this bottom, you can see, is pretty deep. And I am going to use some of those boxes to fill in the bottom of my container. So, and guys, this is a good way to recycle. This is a good way to recycle. I don't have to use a lot of packing paper or anything like that, I can just use these. And they'll work just fine. I'm going to turn them the right way to where I can try and fill up the bottom without still having to add any of the, because sometimes I have boxes and craft paper in the bottom. Okay, let's see here. These are some of my instant ink boxes, guys. I keep these too. I save these as well. And so I'm going to put that down here. Let's see how this one is going to go. Let's try another way, guys. I think it can go this way. Oh yeah, that's perfect there. Okay, I just fixed my little puzzle, guys. I'm going to show you in a minute here what I came up with for my base. Okay, guys, this is what I came up with for my base. Okay. Some of these candle boxes are a little bit bigger than the others, but that's okay. That's going to work out fine. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just take some tissue paper and lay over the top of these boxes. Oh yeah, Driven, yeah. And you know what? I was glad that I did, because when I got to the 3 stores I went to, I saw that the quantity was really low. I said, man, they've been cleaning out on this harvest. Yeah. I was glad I did, because one store I went in, man, there was hardly anything. There was hardly anything left. I think if I would have waited for that 90% off, I wouldn't have, I don't really think I would have got anything. They probably would have had some things, but it would have been the small things or things I didn't want. Because there were certain things that I really wanted to get, and I was glad that I got them. All those baskets, those were really what I wanted, because those are kind of the more expensive ticket items. So I was really glad that I got those. But once I got those, I was, content. I said I was glad I did go when I did. And my daughter is going for me when she gets off work. She's going to go and look for me as well. I live in Tennessee. She lives in Mississippi. So I always get her to help me out, and she will go and look and get things too. So that's gonna work out just fine. Okay, so as you can see now, guys, this is my base. Okay, recycling my candle boxes. Okay, so what I plan to put in this container is this white rose bear. Get the little glue off of them, little glue string. I'm going to use the Northern Brights. This is the moisturizing body wash with shea butter and vitamin E, and the body wash and foam bath with vitamin E and aloe. Okay, so I'm kind of trying to stick with this little green color in this basket. Green and white. Gonna be my main colors. And I'm going to use this vase here. This vase came from Dollar General, 90% off sale. And all these little silk flowers came from different places. Different places on sale. Okay. I have my little loofah, the white, light green, dark green. And I have a pack of prayer cards. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I have a nice little amount of space here. And so I'm going to want to lift some of my items up a little bit higher. So I'm going to get some of my paper here. And I'm going to cut it. Because I'm going to wrap a few things to give me a little bit of height on certain items. Well, I won't wrap the boxes. I'm just going to cover it up. Oh, Driven, I hate you didn't get them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these cartridge boxes and I'm going to recycle it. I'm going to put it in here and just put a little bit of tape on it. Kind of make it look a little decent here. Okay. So what I want to do with this box, I'm not sure where I want to sit my... Well, one thing I'm going to do before I start sitting this in, I almost forgot. I want to get my skewers in the back so that I can hold my lid up. Yeah, I was lucky because 2 stores I went to didn't have any lanterns or baskets. And one store I went in had almost everything I was looking for. I was like, thank you, because I know I had gave up. I said, I don't think I'm going to find these anywhere. But I'm glad that I did. And I hope my daughter can find some too when she gets off work. Okay, so that's going to hold my lid up right there, those 2 skewers. And I'm going to... I don't know if I want my bear that high. I'm going to use one of these little styrofoam rounds. These come from Dollar Tree. And I'm going to wrap it. I think I'm going to sit my bear on top of this. He doesn't need to be that high up. Just put a little tape on the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to sit that there. Okay, because I think I want the bear facing this direction, kind of at an angle. Because I always tend to put the bears in the middle, so I want to do something a little different this time. So I'm going to have him facing that way. He looks okay, so I'm going to tape down this little piece of styrofoam to make sure it doesn't move. So this is going to be what our bear sits on. It can support our bear. Okay. So I'm going to sit it there. I think I'm going to bring it up a little bit. Put a little bit more tape on it. And Driven, you know what? I would check back at some of those stores because, you know, sometimes things will just miraculously appear. You didn't see them one day and then the next day they're in there. So things get moved around, and I think they bring things out from the back as well. Okay, so they got the bear up a little bit. He's sitting a little bit better. I'm just going to put a little bit of tape under here. I can see him right on that. Now I want to, let's see what height this is going to be at. Okay, that's a pretty good height for this vase here. Let's see. Look at these. I'm trying to see if I want some height on these. Let me see where I'm going to sit everything at first. Then I can decide where I'm going to put things. Prayer cards are going to go. All right, let me try another setup, guys. Okay. I think this was okay. I don't think I really need any height on this lotion. I might leave that like it is. Let's see, I'm going to use one of my candles in here too. Let's find it. I'm going to use that Candy Emporium candle. Here it is. This is what I want to use. Has some beautiful green on it. Okay. That is really down too low there. So I am going to get another one of these. Use another one of these, guys. Okay, Driven, you said you're going to give me one more shot and then that's it. Let's see here. Just kind of right at the lid there. And let's see how that's looking. Let me see. Okay, so make sure I have a place where I can securely take my little vase right here with that glass. I want to be careful. And, you know, I don't know why they didn't put the lotion in the plastic container, because this is in a glass container. And then the shower gel's in a plastic container. I think they should have put both of them in plastic. I'm not sure what the reason was for that, but I'm sure they had a good reason for it. Okay, let's see here. That's not going to work. Okay, guys, I'm going to get this set up right in just a minute. I think I might need a smaller box. Let me see. I don't think I have anything smaller. So I may have to move this over again because I do need a little bit more space. Do you all do that too? If you can't get it right, you just move it until you're satisfied with it? I think we have to do that in our designing. Instead of just saying, okay, I put it there, so I'm just going to leave it there. I can't do it. I can't do it. I keep moving till I get it exactly like I want it. Okay, it's going to have to be right here, so I'm going to have to deal with that. Yeah, I'm gonna be out this weekend, guys. Selling, street selling. I think I'm going to start on Friday. I'm gonna try Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and see how I do. Yeah, and I was thinking about that too, Driven. For the shower gel, it's easier with a plastic container than a glass container when you're in the shower and stuff. So I'm sure they know what they're doing. Okay, I'm wasting my time complaining anyway. Because I bet they do all kind of little peer studies and stuff before they package stuff and, get it on the market. I know this is going to be here, so I'm going to go ahead and take that down. I know that's going to stay there. You Driven, now you're making me want to go out and look again. Driven, you got me want to go out and look again, girl. Because this show was a couple more stores I didn't go to. I was a little tired too, because after that third store, I was like, oh my God. Walking around them stores will get your body, have you tired. They had to wait in line forever. They didn't have, I guess, enough employees at work, and you talking about slow. I knew I stood in line for 20 or 30 minutes. I said if it wasn't for all this stuff I had, I would just leave. Okay, that's pretty. So let's see. I'm going to be able to, my candle's still kind of low. Well, I don't want it to be too high over the, that may be good enough right there, because I don't want it to get too high in the basket. So I better just let it stay like that. I think that'll be okay. Let's see. I'm going to put it over here. Put the candle there. And then put my prayer cards here. Okay, let's see. I'm getting it set up in my head, guys. It's coming along. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put my other little piece of tissue paper on that. I'm gonna sit my candle on that one. Okay, take that down, and I'm going to have my candle on that. Take it down. Then I'm going to put a nice amount of tape at the bottom of this candle. Just going to put a little strip of tape, tape it to the box, and then tape it to the styrofoam on this side. And I am going to use a, let's see if I got, okay, I got a paper towel here. I'm going to wipe off because the fingerprints are be all over this silver lid on these candles. Get all my fingerprints off. Okay, and then I am going to put in my prayer cards. I forgot I didn't tape down my little shower gel and my lotion. I got to get that secured. Do you guys ever use any markers or anything on the price? Do you guys ever do that? Mark the prices out? I wish they had them a different way so you wouldn't have to even worry about it. Okay, so I am going to put some of this tissue paper. I think I'm going to get just a little bit of craft paper and cover it with the tissue paper. The reason is because I feel that this bottle right here, it moved back a minute ago. I wasn't too happy about that because I have it right next to the glass vase. So I'm going to put something behind there just to support it a little bit. Okay, Driven, you just keep shopping until they can get that line cleared out, huh? Let me just cut this in half. All right. Cut my little craft paper in half, guys, so I can get it back here behind the lotion. And you need it behind the bear and everything else, so. Make it a little bit neater. And you hopefully won't be able to see it too much behind there. And you know what, guys? Sometimes I wonder in a lot of those stores where you don't see any harvest if the employees got it. I just wonder about that. If they take it and put it in the bag when it's on sale. I'm not talking about when it's a penny. I'm talking about when it's like, 70% off, 90% or whatever. If the employees ever take any of that stuff. And have it back there for when they're ready to purchase it. Because I'm thinking if you're the manager, I mean, who's going to stop you? Okay, I'm going to put my prayer cards here. And I think I'm going to move this back. Move this back some. Try to keep from tearing my base as much as I can. Sometimes I can't avoid it, so. To be where you can see both of them. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to put our prayer cards back in. I'm just going to tilt them where you can still see the Northern Brights body wash. That candle smells so good, guys. Okay, guys, so I think this is going to be my finished product. But I am going to add a little something to the front. I'm going to add this little flower to the front. Just jazz it up a little bit. And these are those flowers that came from Temu. Temu and Shein sell them. So what I'm going to do is just put some glue dots on it, and I'm going to adhere it to the front, okay? I really enjoyed LBE's live this morning. She really racked up. She got some good stuff. Man, her store was loaded. Well, she said she went to 7 stores. But I tell you, with all that she had, it was worth it. She had so many of those lanterns. I was like, wow. And then all those flowers. I need to go back and look for those flowers. Even though I got a lot. Those little blue ones were the ones I fell in love with. I couldn't find number 1 stem of those. Okay, let's see which way I want to turn it. I think I'll turn it up this way. Trying to see if I want to. I don't think I'm going to put any glue dots on the leaves. Because I'm going to have it in a bag anyway, so you know it's going to push them back anyway. Okay, I think that's a good fit there. Okay. All right, guys. So I think this is going to be my finished project here. I got my little white bear. Got my Northern Brights lotion and shower gel. I like that this also is a shower gel and like a bubble bath. I really like that. Even though you can use I do. You can use a shower gel as a bubble bath. You know, I use them both interchangeably. I don't, I could care less if it say shower gel. If I want to take a bath, I'm going to put some of that in there. And vice versa. Okay, guys. So I have my prayer cards. You guys think I did good with the color scheme? Different shades of green. Like a teal and white. And this is the back. The lid says, enjoy today. And I really love that vase that came from Dollar General. I remember seeing it in pink, and then I was wishing I had got them when they were at least 70% off. I wished I would have got it. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Norma. Yes, guys, I just finished this beautiful basket here. And I have some prayer cards in. I have Bath and Body Works Candy Emporium candle. I have Northern Brights lotion and shower gel. I have the White Rose Bear. I have a loofah sponge. And I have this nice vase that I got from Dollar General with some silk flowers in it. And I think it came out gorgeous. Beautiful greens and whites, different shades of green. There's like a teal blue in here as well. I also put one of my foam roses from the, I think I may have gotten this one from Temu. And they come in a box like this, guys. If you all hadn't seen them, I kind of show them every now and then. But they come in these boxes, and it's about time for me to order some more of this. Yeah, I got to order some more whites because all I got left is that cream color. But they are really, really nice. They come with the stem on it. So if you want to like stick it in some styrofoam or something, you can do that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you guys something today. With this next gift that I'm doing. And as you guys know, I love to use these little fairy lights. Me and these fairy lights. I just love them. Thank you, Brenda. So what I always do with these, I always have the light switch somewhere at the top of the container. And it's good when you're using these fairy lights to kind of tape them. Just use a little bit of tape on them because they will not stay unless you can wrap them around or tie them on something. They will not stay. My granddaughter picked up her little birthday gift yesterday, and she was so excited about it. She was so happy. She said, "Oh, Grandmama, you got the lights in." She requested the little lights. But she was really, really happy with her gift. Okay, guys. So now I have my little fairy lights on it. I hope you guys like that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in a cellophane bag. I'm not going to shrink wrap it because I have these flowers in there. So I'm going to just use a cello bag. Normally when I have these heavy items, I like to shrink wrap it, but I'm going to try it with just a cello bag and see if that looks okay. Now guys, this cello bag that I'm using is 24 by 30. And don't forget, guys, when you come in, hit the thumbs up button for me. Okay, let's see if I can get it in, guys. Kind of tight over here. I really don't want to use the other side. Alright guys, I'm gonna be off camera for a minute. I'm picking it up. Pulling up my... No, that's not gonna work, guys. That's too tight. I had a problem getting that around. So I'm gonna try this extra large bag. Well, I know what I could do, guys. I'm gonna try my cello on the roll. Because the next size I had was 40 by 50, and I know that's too big. I can use that for my big stuffed animals and things. Okay, I'm gonna measure my cello here. So I'm gonna cut it, and I really like the bags because there's less tapering and putting together that you have to deal with. Another thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of shred. Just a little bit of white shred, guys. And just on this side, this is the only side that's visible, really. I'll just add a little bit of shred here. Okay. All right, guys, give me a second. What I'm going to do is a lot of cello, so what I'm going to do is just put it down, and then I'm going to bring it back up to the table where you can see. Guys, here I go. And let me cut me a piece of jute here so I can close this off. Cut with one hand, guys. All right, I'm going to turn it around just for a minute. Get it in front of me. Got my little edges around. tie it kind of loosely just to hold it up here. And then I'm going to take my sides. I don't want to close it off too tight. I'm still shaking it around my gift. Okay. My husband calling, guys. I'm sorry. Let me see if I can get him so I can get rid of him. He's out and about, guys. What I'm going to do is just tape it around to the back. And then of the excess, I'm going to cut it. So I'm going to take this side under the container. I'll get my tape. Let's see here. I hate when I lose my little tape start. Let me get my tweezers. My handy dandy tweezers always can get what I need with these tweezers. Okay, Driven, so you use a blow dryer to take your sticker off. It's not worth messing. Yeah. I just leave it. At first, I was trying to use a marker, and I didn't like the way that looked, so I just said, okay, I'm just going to leave it. And I'm just going to leave it. I'm not going to worry myself with it. All right. So now I'm going to take care of the other side. I'm just folding it around so I can fold in my gift. I know what I can do. I can text him. I'm sorry, guys. Let me text my sweetie. So I just text him on my other phone. I got 3 phones here, guys. 3 phones. 3 iPhones. Then I'm going to take this side under. So now what I'm going to do, take the string loose, and I'm going to finish getting it up here. sides around here. And I'm going to secure it, and then I'm going to make a pretty bow. Oh, I always pull tight. I don't know why me and this jute just don't get along. I may be using it because I got some jute that's real thin, but I thought I had put that up and out the way. I might be using it. I'm going to check it when I finish. Because I bought some that was thicker. It comes in different thicknesses, guys, this jute string. So if you're ever having a problem with your jute string, it could be that it's too thin, especially if it keeps breaking, like mine is doing. Okay, now I'm going to cut a lot of this at the top. Okay, guys. So this is what I have. And I am going to make a bow for it. Let me tighten up this back just a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to use these two color ribbons, guys. The white has wire and the green doesn't. And I really prefer all my ribbon to have wire in it, but you know, I gotta go with what I got, guys. Okay, so I'm just making me a little tail here. One loop. I'll keep the green on the top since it doesn't have any wire in it. Because the other ribbon can keep the form of it, because it does have that wire. And the way I'm going to make this ribbon, since we're dealing with one with no wire in it, see my first loop, and I'm making the second loop a little bit larger. Just twist it. On the other side, I'm going to make this one a little bit larger. And then I'm going to get my tails down here together. And I'm going to cut. Okay. right, so let's get some of my bow wire here. I love this bow wire from Bodabra. It's really, really nice. If I could just find the end. Let's see, where did I put the end? Caught myself rolling it up, guys, where I can easily find the end. Well, that didn't work good, did it? I'm still looking like, okay, where's the end of this bow wire? Okay, so I'm going to turn it around. Get my tails in order before I go tightly tying this. To make sure I have everything the way I want it. Okay, let's get my wire around here. Just tie it as tight as you can. But a lot of this thick ribbon is kind of hard. This ribbon is like a linen blend. Okay, so I'm going to get my tails together down here. Get them even first. Then I'll do a little dovetail on them. But I'm definitely going to find my really good scissors before I do any dovetailing, because that, I don't want to destroy my ribbon using bad scissors, because it does happen. Okay, so I'm gonna do my little dovetailing. Okay. And then a lot of times if you go out of form a little bit, maybe one side being bigger than the other, you can always pull one end that needs a little bit more. You can pull it some. Well, depending on how tight you tie your ribbon. But most times you can pull it and get it as even as you can. So what I'm going to do, instead of pulling them, you know how you can just pull it out like that? I'm kind of scared to do that because this doesn't have any ribbon, and sometimes it just collapses. I mean, any wire. But I'm going to see how it works. Take a look at it over here, guys, and see what we got. I'm going to cut this top a little bit more. All right. Okay, guys, so this is the bow. And it doesn't look too bad for one of them not to have wire in it. But I think I'm going to just put it back, because I don't like the way that the ribbon just kind of just falls apart. As I said, I'm going to make sure I use all my ribbon, whether it has wire or not. So when I pair it with wired ribbon, I can deal with it a little bit better. But I definitely don't care for the unwired ribbon. All right, guys. So this is our finished product. I think it came out beautiful. All right, guys, and this next one I'm going to do is going to be a little idea for Valentine's Day for you guys that are participating in the Valentine's Day gift basket season. All right. Okay, guys. So let's say these 5 containers that I found the other day. And give you some ideas of things that you can put in these containers for Valentine's Day. You're not going to be able to get much in them, but you can make some really beautiful gifts with them. I don't have any red loofahs, which I hate. I'm going to have to get me some red loofah sponges. Some white ones or some color. Okay. So, this is one of my ideas, guys. I'm going to see if my rose bears will fit. Okay, the rose bears are a little bit too big. So you're definitely going to have something that is... Let's see how tall this is, and then I'm going to tell you what height you're going to have to use. All right, let's see here. Okay, it's going to definitely have to be under 8 or under, because you're going to have to clear these brackets here. So that would have been really pretty. Now, I do have a lot of small stuffed animals that I can use in this. So this other thing I'm going to try. Hi, Betty. I'm going to try one of my rose hearts here. That's a good fit. That's a good fit. And then you can pair it with your Bath and Body Works or Victoria's Secret, whichever one you like. And the only thing that I will have to do is decide how I'm going to hold the back of it up. And I think I may have a solution for that. Just a second here. So this will be a good solution. Let me tape it. If you could put something in the back of the acrylic dowel or whatever you're going to be using. If you have something that's not going to sit up. I know with the stuffed animals, you can sit those up. Those you shouldn't have any problem with. But if you're planning on putting anything else, you're going to have to be particular in how you get them to sit up in this lantern. Okay, so what I did here, I put my acrylic little skewer or acrylic dowel in the back, and I put some tape at the bottom, where half of the tape is at the base of the lantern, and the top part here, all that is taped up. Okay, it appears to hold pretty well. I'm going to get another piece of tape, and I'm going to tape. And if you have cutters, you can cut these acrylic sticks to the height that you need. It's not a problem to cut them. If you have really good scissors, you can use the scissors, and you can cut them down to the height that you need. Okay? So remember that when you're creating with these lanterns or anything that's similar to it in shape. So what I did was I just put a little bit of tape on the base of this heart, and I'm going to back it up and let it rest on that acrylic dowel. I'm just going to rest it up against there and kind of press it on the bottom. The next thing I'm going to do to make sure that the rose heart doesn't go anywhere, I'm going to put a little bit of tape on it. So I have the rose heart taped to the acrylic dowel. Okay? So I have that tape, so that's not going anywhere. Okay, then you can add in your other little features that you want to add. If you want to add, you know, some pretty red perfume or body spray or lotion, you can do that also. Okay, so guys, keep these things in mind when you're getting ready for Valentine's Day. And this is just something that I'm putting up here. But if you want to, another good thing you can do, see for this, I just put one of the foam roses at the top. You can do that. Or if you wanted to, you could actually make you a beautiful bow to go at the top. Now, I'm not really sure how I would seal this. I think I would use I would probably use, with this odd shape, I would probably at least try to do the shrink wrap with this. But I've never shrink wrap anything with this odd of a shape. And then with this metal at the top. The wood I've had the wood, no problem with that. Another thing too, if you want to, just say you want to use a spray and the little truffles that come from Dollar Tree, you can do that too. Okay, so that's pretty. That will make a pretty gift too, guys. And let's see what else I have. I think there's another side. I know a lot of people have those lanterns. And this smaller one is definitely I'm really going to have to bring my creativity out for this one. Because this one here is so small, I don't even think that the little rose heart here would fit in there. Because it's so small. Okay, so let's see with this one. Well, at least you'll be able to get... Okay, that's not a bad gift there, guys. That's not a bad gift either. So you have your lotion, your fine fragrance mist, and candy. The only thing is, people are saying with the candy and fragrance items, you have to be very, very careful in putting them side by side. But I'm thinking with this, these truffles being in a box, and then the truffles are also wrapped, that may not be a problem. But I also have these little bags. Let's see if this fits. I got several size bags here. So just say to be extra cautious. You can take a little, then this bag size is 5x7. So you can get 5x7 cellophane bags. And you can put this is a 3-ounce truffle container that comes from Dollar Tree, and it fits it absolutely perfect. So all you got to do is pull the seal from the top, close it up, and you got some extra security for your food items. Okay? So that would be pretty, like that. Also, you can kind of come up with some other ways to decorate your gifts. If you wanted to, we can give you an idea, give you two different looks here, guys. Another thing also, with the container being the way it is, you can dress that up as well. I'm going to give you some ideas on that too. Just a second, let me get my little wrap here. I'm going to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Okay, guys, so you can see that this little lantern is just kind of plain. Look like a little whitewash finish they put on it. If you want to be really adventurous, you can go in and paint over that if you wanted to. Or you could go in with some of this diamond trim. Let me see if I can tape it so you'll be able to see it when I raise it up. Let's see if that works. There are a lot of ways you can fancy up your container and kind of go outside the box instead of leaving things the way they come. You can always add your own little spin on these containers. So I'm going to cut that and I'm going to tape it over to give you an idea of what it's going to look like. And I also have this trim in several sizes. Okay, let me do this one over. Okay, guys, so you could put like some diamond trim to kind of jazzy up the outside. Now I do have this in several widths, so I do have enough to cover this entire wood piece in the front. But I'm just giving you an idea of things you can do to kind of dress up your containers. It doesn't have to be this. It could be any container you have. Because, you know, especially with the holidays, you want to kind of stand out as much as you can. So jazzing it up with some little diamonds, sequins, or anything would be to your advantage. Now this, for instance, this is just the body lotion. Now it has a red ribbon. Okay, every little thing counts when you are working on your presentation. Because you know that old saying, presentation is everything. So just say if I were shopping and I saw this next to a container that just had the lotion and fine fragrance mist by itself, nothing different to the bottom, I would likely go to this one first. It just looks better. The presentation is everything. Also, just say you got a whole lot of red and you don't really want any more red in your gift. Just say you want to take this gift to another level. So this is what I would do in that instance. You could either take some red shred. And this is just what I have on hand, guys. You could take some red shred, fill your bottom in, and You could take 2. I hate when I pull these bows out. Sometime I'll pull the tie right off the bow. You can take and add a gold bow, guys. So you can do a lot of different things to kind of dress up your container to make it look, you know, just not plain. You can just add a little bit more to jazz it up. Okay, so you have this one with the gold accent. You got the red and gold on the candy container. So you're just going with that red and gold theme. Okay. So that's another way to jazz up your gift. Okay. Then, if you have, let me find my flower here, guys. Then, once you wrap it, you can also accent it with, you know, a nice flower if you wanted to. If you wanted to add the flower in the container, you could do that as well. Okay. So there are a lot of different ways that you can accentuate your gifts to add a little bit more pizzazz to them. And also, guys, I also have this diamond trim. I also have that. Let's see here. Okay, let's see if I have the gold one. And this one here, guys, I have this gold trim. And this is at Amazon. So you can cut this to size, to whatever size you need. So let's just say I'm going to use a little bit here just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. I'm going to kind of guess and see how much I need. Okay. I'll cut a little extra. I can always go down, but I can never go back up. So I'm going to just try a little bit here. I have really jazzed up a lot of beautiful gifts and items with this diamond trim. It goes a long way, guys, in, you know, making your gift stand out. So let me finish cutting this. And I'm just cutting this for an example because I do have a whole lot of it. I don't think I'll ever run out of this. Well, I probably will if I do like hundreds and hundreds of gifts. I'll have it a long time. I'll just put it like that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, another thing you can do too, if you want, depending on the way your item is made, you can put glue dots on the back of here. I don't recommend, you can do hot glue, but I don't recommend it because a lot of times the glue will come through the openings on your trim, and that's ugly. It will be an ugly finish. So I recommend if you got double-sided tape, glue dots, or whatever, that you use those. You're going to get a better results from that. Okay, so I'm going to give you an idea of what it looks like. So this is what it looks like in the front versus the plain wood. Oops. Versus the plain wood finish. And I think that looks much better, guys. So you can always, you know, use ideas to make your gifts stand out from everybody else's. Because I'm telling you, a lot of us will have the same items in our baskets. And I noticed that for Mother's Day, a lot of us had the same thing. Some tables were really decorated to perfection. Some, they didn't even put a tablecloth on the table. They just kind of you know, went with what they had. And I'm not saying that the ones that didn't have it dressed up didn't do good, but I'm just saying, I had a lot of comments from different people that were shopping that, well, as they said, my presentation was on point. That's what they said. So I'm just telling you what they said now. Um, so you just think about those things when you're setting up. Every little bit helps. Um, so here I'm just putting in some gold shred, which is a headache to work with most times. And I'm just covering up that wood bottom. The wood is just not appealing to me. So I'm going to definitely be covering mine up. I'm not going to hesitate in covering it up. And I was thinking about getting real bold, guys, and I was thinking about painting, spray painting this. I sure was. I was thinking about spray painting it. If you spray paint it, you can come up with a lot of good ideas for this black metal. If you sprayed it, you can come up with some really, really good ideas for this black metal. Okay, so, and what I'm going to do, when I use these, I'm going to have tape or some type of adhesive at the bottom so that when it's picked up, it's, you know, the items won't go anywhere. So I'm going to make sure that I secure them. So this gold touch looks, this gold on here looks much better than just leaving it wood. Okay, let's try it again, guys. So having that gold definitely adds a little extra pizzazz to your gift. So always kind of think outside the box when you're preparing your gifts for sale, because people do pay attention to it. So that's really pretty. Okay, guys. So those are just some ideas, a few ideas I have for Valentine's Day, and different ways you can make your gift stand out. Just do a little extra. And then if you wanted, you can add fairy lights to something like that as well. You can add you some fairy lights. Let's see what I have here. I think I have one here. The fairy lights make it look nice too. Hello, Kiki. I want to make sure I didn't leave anybody out. Hi, Nicole. I can't remember if I spoke to you or not. I'm sorry if I didn't. Okay, so I'm going to get this little fairy light together. And you can get these little fairy lights from Amazon as well. Some of them come in warm white, cool white, or colored. And it really doesn't matter, whatever you prefer. Okay, and it has three levels on them. You can go with the fast blink, the slow blink, or the steady lights. So you'd be able to, if you want to jazz this up even further, then you could take and just drape them throughout your container. And I think I'm going to use this metal to my advantage so I can string these lights on. And then the acrylic skewer that I have in the back, the dowel back there, I can cut that down. If I use it, I will cut it down to the size of the of the heart or whatever I'm using to hold it up with. Yeah, and these lights, just like I said, you're going to have to make sure that you tape them or find some way to secure them to whatever it is, because they will not stay just by themselves into the shape or how you lay them out. You're going to have to make sure that you can either wrap them around an item or tape it, because they will be all over the place. And I try to always make sure that when I do use these lights, I end up with the control little box in the back. You don't want that to be visible in the front of the gift. And then you can also string your lights throughout your roses. If you're using any type of rose, anything, you can always drape your lights in and through those to make them stay in, because you don't want to have any tape or anything in the front of your gift. So just kind of use your roses in this instance to hold your lights in place. Okay. All right, guys. So this is just some of the Valentine Day ideas. And I'm not really sure when I'm going to start making my Valentine's Day gifts. I may wait until I get finished with my Christmas sales, because I don't want to overwhelm myself. And as far as storage too, it's going to be best for me to wait and get my Christmas done before I start adding in where I'm going to store Valentine gifts and things like that. You can also, guys, if you want to put in little flowers, just say if you don't have the little heart-shaped rose thing, you can add little any type of flower. It doesn't have to be these foam roses. You can add any type of flower that you want to it. Also, guys, I buy these foam blocks from, you can get it at any craft store. Dollar Tree has them as well. And I will use those as well to stick flowers in. There have been a lot of videos of crafters using their little foam roses in these things. And what you can do is you can cut it down. Let me get my wire cutter. You can cut it down to whatever length you want, and then you can just take and stick them in like that. And so this is another good idea, guys. And I always get my husband to go out in his shed and cut these. So I might get him to cut this in into 4 pieces. And then you cut your stem as little as you want. And you can also have, just say for this little one here. Let me get back to this little one. This little one here. So just say, for instance, you want to put some flowers in here. So you can have your candy. You can have your candy here. And you can have all your flowers on this side. Or if you have, just say, a little bottle of perfume, you can do the same thing there too. So you can just kind of stick your roses down in there. You can, you know, flip it where the rose is standing up. And then you just line your roses up. I'm not going to cut all these stems, guys. I'm just going to, you know, give you the idea of what I'm talking about. And you can just stick your roses down in this styrofoam. And this is just an old piece of styrofoam. That's why I'm using it. So you can just have your roses down in there. And if you wanted to, you could decorate your styrofoam piece, depending on, you know, how big or how small you want it. You can easily cover it. Just say this ribbon, for example. If I was going to make sure my top was full of these roses, I could take and cover this styrofoam with this little piece of ribbon. You see how nice that looks? Just covering up that white and just having your flowers at the top, covering up the top of your styrofoam. So you can come up with a lot of ways to make your gifts a little bit more appealing. And then using a ribbon like this with gold in it versus just a red piece of ribbon. That makes a difference too, guys. So just, you know, if you're not planning on doing any Valentine gifts anytime soon, if you're going to wait till after Christmas or whatever, you can start practicing on different little designs. You know, if you don't have any of these roses, go and order you some from Amazon or Temu or Shein. And you can start practicing with your styrofoam, trying to get in how you want everything to sit in, and, you know, just get comfortable with different ideas. So that way, when you get ready, and just say if you are interested in this idea in particular, you could start making these and deciding what type of box you want them in. Another good thing too, let me get something else, guys. Because these little boxes here, you can get these from Dollar Tree. So guys, just say if you don't have any of these lanterns and you want to make something with these little boxes from Dollar General. I mean Dollar Tree. So this is one of the rose gold boxes, guys. And what you can do is get you some styrofoam and just fill in this one side here. Just have your roses here. And then on the other side, you can put your candy, or you can put your shower gel and lotion. And then you could just have your flowers, your roses on one side. And that would be really beautiful too, guys. That would be really, really pretty. If you wanted to, you could keep your lid at the bottom. Or you can tape it up like this. But I suggest if you tape it up like this, that you decorate the back of this lid with something. And not just have it plain. Maybe put some red floral paper back there, or just something to jazz it up. And another thing too, at Dollar Tree, they have a lot of those foam red and pink hearts. Just if you didn't want to do too much to the lid, you could just put a little red heart or pink heart back there. And let that be your decor. I just wouldn't have that lid just without anything on it. I try to jazz that color up. But just remember, you can use, you know, gift boxes like this, and you can make them go a long way as well. And this styrofoam, even though it's this size, it can be cut down. A lot of people have those cutters that you can cut through styrofoam with. It's really, really easy. So you may want to invest in one of those or just do it the old-fashioned way, but you're going to have to be, because it's going to make a big mess. So you'd have to be, if you can, go out to your patio. If your husband has a little man cave, I'll go out there and mess all his stuff up and come back in the house. But yeah, it's going to make a big mess. So if you're cutting styrofoam and you don't have the styrofoam cutter, then you're going to definitely need to have, be in a place that you don't mind getting a little messy. Thank you, Kiki. Thank you. And so just say if you wanted to use the pink. I'm going to cut this one down good so you can see. Because I definitely got to order some more anyway. So just say if you want to use this little this little gold box. You just have all your little flowers lined up. And then you put, you know, whatever you want on the other side. If it's just, you know, the candy, then you could just use the candy and have your little flowers in the front. It's just up to you how you want to design it. But keep that in mind, because that's a good little idea that's not expensive. You just need these little boxes. And you can make a really, really pretty gift with that. With just a box, some candy. I was able to get a lot of those stuffed animals from Walmart after Valentine's Day, and I got them in every size you can think of. I have a lot of small ones, mediums. I have some that's right at almost 4 feet tall. I got some really tall ones. But for the little ones, they can go a long way because the price, of course, is not going to be that high. So your customers will appreciate that. And then, you know, you don't have to invest too much in it. You know, some chocolates, a little stuffed bear, or just do chocolates and the roses. And you can make this as wide or in height and everything that you want. So you can make it to fit this size box here. It's just up to you. So the possibilities are endless, guys. Think of a lot of things that you can do. If you can't come up with any ideas, go on Pinterest, on the internet, and just look for Valentine gift ideas. And you'll see a lot of things that's going to come up that'll give you a lot of good ideas. And a lot of them are very inexpensive. Okay, guys? So, does anybody have any questions about anything before we go? I just want to make sure you all had some good ideas for Valentine's Day. And, of course, as Valentine's Day approaches, there will be a lot of videos online from basket makers creating their beautiful gifts. So, you'll be able to definitely get some more ideas as the Valentine's Day approaches. But you want to try to get them as early as you can so you can get your inventory as early as you can. Because a lot of different things will sell out as you get closer to the holiday. You know, the candies and the different things. Because just like we're looking for items for our gift basket, other people are looking for those same items. So just to make sure we get everything that we need, if it's possible for you to shop early, I recommend you shop early so you get everything that you need. Because even Dollar Tree will sell out of really popular items. So you definitely want to be able to get that price point from Dollar Tree before things sell out. Okay, guys? So I enjoyed you guys. And I will be doing a lot of other videos between now and Valentine's Day. I just want to try to get Christmas behind me because I got stuff everywhere, guys. I got about 100 gifts in there. So I want to get through Christmas, and whatever that doesn't sell, I am going to add it to my Valentine's Day inventory and to my Easter inventory, because I have a lot of children's toys, and I also have a lot of self-care baskets and some home theme baskets. So I got a nice variety, and I got plans for whatever doesn't sell. So if you're going to be selling for Christmas holiday, you should do the same thing. Have a plan for where you're going to put things, and be ready to, you know, get everything going, because after Christmas, Valentine's Day is going to be here really quick. Okay, guys? So I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for taking out time. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.